Football.
Right.
Football, as this is a football podcast.
Right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how shit is Isak?
Just Swedish strikers.
They're all having a fucking shocker, aren't they?
I no, I ain't saying actually. I've said I won't talk about him. Never mind. Ignore me. Yeah, no, just Liverpool. It's just Liverpool on a whole.
In general, isn't it?
Liverpool on a whole, yeah.
It's fucking mental, man.
But it's that thing I said, the £100 million. I've said this thing before, and I've said it on here. Someone's got 100 million
against their name.
Yeah, they don't tend to do that well.
And they've got a couple of them in that squad now.
Declan Rice is the only one I can think straight off the bat, and Mbappe.
Yeah.
The only ones I can think straight off the bat that have done that. Jack Grealish at the start.
Jude?
I don't think Jude was over $1 million, is he?
Euros, yeah. 100 million euros. Still that figure, ain't it?
Listen.
I know we got off pounds, yeah.
Listen, I'm not.
It's still a figure.
Right. I feel like we should make a new rule now. Where we don't talk about Jude Bellingham, because I could give you my honest opinion on Jude Bellingham, and if I think he's worth 100 million or not, in comparison, and it's going to fall on deaf ears.
We're going to have an argument here. I can sense it. I can feel my head getting hot.
This is it. This is me. I'm not trying to cut.
It's the fact you said we can't talk about Jude Bellingham on this podcast. He is going to have his own picture on here somewhere.
I'm not trying to stoke the fire with him. I'm just saying to you, I just don't feel like it is, because I don't think he's worth 100 million.
I disagree highly.
I feel like he's very hit and miss. I think there's too much. I feel there's too much of a brand around him now.
If he was in the Premier League doing what he does, he'd be a fucking saint. Everyone would be like, oh my God, have you seen what Jude Bellingham does? It's because no one watches what he does all the time. But that's everyone judges him off his England appearances.
No, because you do see him at Madrid, and he does do well for Madrid. First season, unbelievable. People Ballon d'Or, but then he's dropped off. Yeah. Right, exactly. A one-season wonder.
Nah, it was his first. Mate, don't forget, he's had his shoulder injury. He had his shoulder injury last year.
The biggest word you said when you said about coming to the Premier League, right?
I don't think he will.
And that's assuming he can do it in the Premier League. The Premier League is a lot different to La Liga and the Bundesliga.
I will never disagree with you on that. But to do it for Real Madrid, you've got to be in that category. You've got to.
There are many players that have gone and done it for Real Madrid that can't do it in the Premier League.
There's many players that have done it in the Premier League that can't do it in Real Madrid.
Yeah. 100% vice versa. But this is the thing, I just don't feel like
it's a completely different type of football.
We could have a conversation about Jude Bellingham where you're not biased. You're like...
I don't know what it is.
You are like... It's like when I listen to fucking Steve McManaman commentate on Liverpool. Like, the lad can have an absolute stinker. He could have had...
There's been times where he's had shit games.
He could have the Woodgate game, the debut that Woodgate had for Real Madrid. He could have a similar game to that, right? Come back from injury and you'll be like, oh, wow, he's come back from injury. Like, you wouldn't just be like, nah, do you know what? He's just fucking had a stinker.
Do you know... No. There is times where I've said, he's had a bit of a shit game here or whatever. Like when you said earlier, before with England.
But you wouldn't have just... It would never end there.
It would be a but.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't.
Because I'm biased.
Because you can't.
Because of what he does.
And another thing, I strongly, mate, it's one magical moment, unbelievable.
Not really.
Yes, it was one magical moment, mate. He hindered England to an extent in that cup.
I don't think.
Yes, he did. Cole Palmer should have played.
Oh, mate, yeah, no. It should have been Cole Palmer as a 10 with Rhys and Bellingham behind.
Yeah, but that holding?
Yeah, he can.
Can he?
That's why he's got 20 on his back, because he plays a holding, centre midfield, and an attacker.
Right. Okay.
10 at 6.
He doesn't play holding for Real Madrid. They don't put him in that position.
They play him anywhere they want.
He plays him in a more attacking.
Yeah, because that's how he wants to play him. Yeah, that's how they want to play him.
What I'm saying to you is, right, and if I'm wrong...
He played as a midfielder for Blues.
If I'm wrong,
a centre midfielder for Blues.
If I'm wrong, right? Okay, I'm not arguing whether he can play defensive. Okay, he maybe can. But can he play it to a point of you're going to push us on, to play it to an extent where you're as good as Declan Rice, where you're not holding him back from his role, to a point... Hold on, let me finish.
I am.
To the point where... Look at you, you fucking...
I'm right, twitching
to the point where it's then going to elevate England, because they were struggling at that point against teams like Slovakia and that. It's going to elevate us to the point where we would have comfortably... When you can bring Cole Palmer in, and it comfortably got us to the Euros and won it. I don't think that he is there in terms of a holding player.
I get what you're saying. That Euros, apart from that Slovakia moment,
and it wasn't just Jude Bellingham, by the way.
No.
England as a whole. Very
Kane was shit.
But
Do you know what I mean?
This is again. There's a product around Jude Bellingham. He's on Lucozade bottles.
Yeah.
He's got his own Adidas
He's
line.
the new Beckham.
Exactly, and that's the thing. And when it exactly, look at what anything that happened with Beckham.
As soon as he does one thing wrong, that's it. Then he's shit.
Exactly. There's effigies of it.
That's why I got to stick up for him. So that England Euros, right? I'll be the first. I will say, I said Palmer should start as a 10. Drop Jude back as a midfielder, not as a holding midfielder, but play in the
system.
Play in the centre. But when you have two midfielders, you don't necessarily have to have them both holding. Rice could have dropped off a lot more than Jude did, and Jude could have pushed more like the Rice. Do you know what I mean? It works both ways. They both go up and down.
But that's the system.
They don't both have to be box to box. I know, yeah, but that's how Gareth Southgate did it, innit?
But that's what I'm saying to you. That's I get what you're saying. Of course, you can switch up, but that's not
because
the system.
He can play in that central role.
What I'm saying to you,
he's obviously not as good as Royce is doing it. That's Royce's role. Do you know what I mean? That is Declan's job. He's a holding midfielder, and he does it so well. And he can also get up for. He can get forward with it as well, Royce. But with Jude, I think, like you said, there's a product around him now where something goes wrong now with England. Oh, it's Jude's fault. Same with Beckham. Something goes wrong with England. It's fucking Beckham's fault. Beckham was slandered to the point, just because he had a red card, he had an off game with that Argentina game. They had people putting hangman fucking things up with his top on, booing him at every game after that. It's not fair. You can't put it all on one fucking player.
But if you're willing to accept that, if you're willing to let Adidas go, we're going to put you as our face, we're going to make new boots for you.
There was the Hey Jude song as well before it all started.
We're going to do that. Yeah, you're going to put you on Lucasades. We're going to make you the face. You're the face. And that's how it works. So if you're this big footballer that's getting all these fancy deals, then of course if you're underperforming, they're going to go, well, hold on a minute. He's this
22-year-old lad.
He's this 100. It doesn't matter about age.
22-year-old lad, man.
He's this £100 million player that plays for Real Madrid. That's doing it. That's fucking live like. Do you know what I mean? If he's, why can't he do it for what? So why is he playing so good for Real Madrid? Then he's not doing anything. Why is he playing so well? That's getting everything that we're seeing at the minute. He was on Skims. He was Kim Kardashian's fucking underwear thing. He was a model for them. Do you know what I mean? To that point, that's
just
how
goes
hard,
to show how quick his life has gone.
But that's how hard he was pushed. But you can't accept all that, and then when you're not playing the fucking business, and you're not. Do you know what I mean? Phil Foden had it when he dyed his hair blonde season before, because it was that thing. It was like, well, Foden's shit. Do you know what I mean? That's how it works. You've
got to understand, he's human at the end of the day. He ain't no super fucking man.
According to you, like he is.
No, he's just very highly liked around these parts. Do you know what I mean? But I do feel very fucking bad for him. There's a journalist called Craig Hope who just slanders him on every single post he does. He even put out in the paper the other day, due to stay at home. What the fuck would you want to have him stay at home? I think the media gets on him. There's a lot of pressure on that as well, because you're being forced to be good every fucking game. That must be hard for anyone.
I think he plays and I think he starts.
Yeah, 100% starts.
But also
in midfield with Rice.
But also he needs
with a fit Cole Palmer in front of him.
But also he needs to, if he's struggling, you need to pull him. You need to not play him.
Yeah,
this is the thing. I feel like managers need. Again, because he's a brand, you can't with him. You can't.
You can bench Jude when you want. 100%. It's a team game.
But football isn't all about one player. No, I know that. But what I'm saying is, I think because not just Jude, it's with anything. It's the same with Kane, because he's so prolific at the minute for Bayern Munich and that. I feel like there's a lot of this. Oh, while he's playing shit.
If Kane started on the bench, everyone would be like, what the fuck's that manager doing?
Exactly the same with Jude. I feel like you can't, but you should be able to do it.
I like what Tuchel has said though. You can't start Kane, Foden, and Bellingham in the same team. You can't. Yeah, and I think he understands that football has its superstars.
I don't think you can.
You can't fit. Gareth Southgate did that. That was his problem. He tried to fit all the best players on one pitch.
I don't think you can start Foden and Bellingham.
I don't think you can.
Together.
Nah. Foden's a 10.
And this is the thing.
And it goes to show he can't play on that fucking left wing. He can't. He had a fucking
I'm
shocker.
sitting here now thinking, as an unbiased, I'm not going to ask you because I know what your fucking answer would be.
Bellingham.
But I'm sitting here now thinking, on their day, playing out of their skin, who would I rather have?
Out of?
Foden and Bellingham.
Two different players. Thing is, Bellingham does what Foden can't do. Foden does what Bellingham can't do.
I know, but like you say, he can't play. What it means
Foden can worm his way into a box and
get
a cheeky shot off.
You can't play them together.
Bellingham's long legs, he always gets a little tackle in here and there. And do you know what? You've got to give him credit.
I'm not saying they're the same.
Stop, man.
I'm not saying they're the same player.
No, they're completely different.
I'm just saying because we've just sit here and said you can't really play them together. I'm just sitting here thinking, well, who would I rather have?
Ah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I can't.
On a fully fit, that's what I'm asking you. You can just say Bellingham.
Obviously.
Don't know.
It's a tough one. Do you know what though? I think when it comes to the World Cup, you do have to go off form.
I think I'd probably go.
You have to go off form.
I think I'd go Bellingham, but only because Phil Foden's form is all over the place at the minute.
It's up and down.
Who's more
it's
likely
up and down
to
at the
have
stock
better
market,
form?
isn't it?
Like an Oars draws.
Yeah, Oars draws. But nah, I do think.
I feel like the thing as well. Just going off England. I do, and I sent it to you, and I feel like you do need to get out, break away from this obsession you got with him.
It's not an obsession. He's my favourite footballer.
No, I'm not on about you.
Oh.
I'm on about this whole thing with Birmingham. You announced the new stadium and Jude Bellingham has to come to
He's a Birmingham City fan, man.
So what?
He's a Blue Nose.
He's at Real Madrid.
He's still a fucking Blue Nose,
Just
man.
let go of it. If you want to grow, let him go.
The thing is, though, he accepted it and come down. He wanted to be there.
No, I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not arguing that.
If you've got him on socials, you can see how much he gasses the Blues up all the time. His boots have got St Andrew's address on the bottom of them.
He's
a massive.
Oh no!
And do you know what? He can't. That. Do you know what? It's so nice, right, to see a footballer still pay homage to his hometown club and what team he supports. You rarely see that in football, mate. If let's just say Kane was an absolute diehard, which I suppose he's a Tottenham fan.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have him back.
But imagine how nice it would be to see him on interviews saying, "Oh yeah, seeing Tottenham win last night was great." Honestly, there's a bit of you that would go, "Fucking love you, mate." You can't help it when he screams the club that you love so much. You can't help it. It's like if Jack Grealish went to Man City and he was still keeping up to date with all the Villa stuff, and
he's more City now than he.
I know, Villa, yeah. That's what I mean. That's why Villa fans hate him. Well, not all of them.
No, but
a lot of them are subject to.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying
is,
I
feel
you've got
to understand from a Birmingham City fan's point of view. The way he talks about us, the way he goes on, he even shares Birmingham City stuff. He's always commenting on the Birmingham City pages on social media, getting involved with the fans still. All the kids and that look up to him, he always makes sure, if the Birmingham City fans, that he's attentive. And you see that on the outside and think, fucking hell, he's like us, he's a fan. But he's at the top level. I think that's where this obsession comes from. It's not really an obsession, it's more of a respect thing. Because, like I just said, it's so nice to see a footballer who's at the top of his game still show that he's still a boy inside and loves his club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it, but I did see that. No, I saw that thing and I sent it to you and I completely agree with it. It's like just.
I get it, yeah.
It's not, no, look, I'm not saying it.
A lot of fans will be like, what the fuck are you doing there?
I'm not saying it, but it's like this thing, yeah, just, do you know what I mean?
I 100% get it. From an outsider's point of view, it'd be like, why the fuck is he there? He don't even play for you. Get it, 100%.
Why weren't Job with him?
Don't know. Job probably don't go on about him as much or whatever. I don't know, but they left on different terms in different ways. Don't forget, Jude left by saving the club. He could have left on a free. He never signed a professional contract. They still made Dortmund pay a fee. His family weren't letting him go unless they did it. And if it weren't for that, the money we had, we would have went down that season. Probably would never have got taken over. Do you know what I mean? There was a big fucking butterfly effect that happened with him leaving. Essentially, he saved the club. If it weren't for Jude, we probably wouldn't have had these owners. Even the owners have said now that we were looking at the clubs and they said if Blues weren't in that league, they wouldn't have had us. So it could have been a complete different story. So he's paved the way, man. You've got to give a lot of respect for someone who's done it like that. Looking at it from the outside in. 100%.
Well, like we said, we've spoke previously in the last episode actually about Alan Smith. Essentially, did the same thing. I know it's a bit different because he went from Leeds to Man United, but the reason he did go from Leeds to Man United was because there was nobody else. Leeds was financially in ruin.
In arrears, yeah.
And there was no other club that were offering anywhere near as much money. 7 million back then was quite a lot of money.
Yeah, it's like 20 mil these days, isn't it, really?
So there was nobody offering nowhere near. So Alan Smith did do it. A lot of, you know what I mean, to save Leeds.
Well, yeah.
Leeds fans won't look at it like that.
Nah, because don't get me wrong. If Jude went to the Villa, which I know he wouldn't, but playing devil's advocate, if he did go to the Villa for that fee, would I still be sitting here now saying how much I love him?
What about if he went for double it? Like I say, it's not about the fee. It's about Alan Smith did it because it was apparently there was no. So what I've
that's a fucking tough question to ask. You know,
from what I've read about Alan Smith, it was that nobody else were offering anywhere near. Teams were in for Alan Smith, but no one was offering nowhere near as much as Man United. Man United were head and shoulders above everyone else. So you're saying, Birmingham
Don't
were
forget
in ruin,
that Man United
and
are a great club at the time, we did have that coming in.
That money helped, like you're saying. So if it had gone to Bellingham, had gone to Villa because they were offering how much? It was like 8 million went to Dortmund for, wasn't it?
35.
35.
I think we've add-ons. I think it was a 20 mil original, but with the add-ons and stuff.
So that would be in instalments and stuff. What about if Villa had turned around and gone, right, we'll give you 50
60 or 50
We'll give you 50 in cash right now.
So going back, let's just pretend Jude 16, Villa have come and said 60 mil, save our club.
No instalments.
Our star boys
no
gone.
Installments.
60 mil, 50 mil there and then.
We'll give you on the dot, on the nose.
It's mad because.
And he's coming out and going, I'm doing it for you guys.
And now he's still at Villa and he's winning it all. Oh man, that'd be hard. That'd be like a Sol Campbell one.
Watching him in Europe, watching him in the Champions League with Villa.
Oh, imagine he tapped the badge as well. Oh man, I couldn't, But then again, I've only seen him for a season. To me,
some people won't. Like say, you don't have to. You can just put a shirt on and play. It's just professional. I know it's hard, but when you take a step back, and I'm saying this now, if we had a recent conversation about Sol Campbell, you know what I mean. But if you take a step back and you realise some people do just do it for the job,
to work, it's a toil, yeah.
But then again, you can't publicly come down like, listen, I'm fucking blue nose.
You can't be at the Villa saying
because
I'm blue nose,
But then again, you don't have to be tapping your back. You don't have to be doing all this.
Nah.
You don't have to be going fucking mad when you celebrate.
Nah.
But so also, some players do that, and then they do end up supporting the club. Carragher, for example.
He was an Everton boy. He was
Everton, all the way through.
He's a Liverpool fan now.
Exactly.
That's mental, isn't it?
And I'm sure there will be other ones I can't think of it now, but there will be.
And now Hernandez, who played for Norwich, I think he's at Charlton now.
Ipswich.
No, he's at Norwich. That's Nunes. You're right about that.
Yeah,
same person he had beef with.
Yeah.
But and now Hernandez is Cuban. He played for Norwich for fucking years. He's got a tattoo.
Yeah.
Norwich City tattoo. Just goes to show, obviously he's played from so long, fell in love with the club.
And Charleston's got a tattoo of himself on his back.
Because he loves himself.
And I think, is it Vinicius and Neymar next to him?
Really?
Yes, he's got him on his back.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
And I think...
Having a tattoo of two people that probably would never have one of him.
And I think it's Neymar and I think it's Vinicius Jr.
That's fucking weird. I never know that.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Fair, I mean, whatever suits his boat. Obviously, he wants to show he's a Brazilian player, doesn't he? But anyway, let's go straight into this. So we're going off. Want to talk about Liverpool's form on Slot getting a sack, do you reckon?
I think so. Yeah.
Has he equalled their worst ever home run of form in the Premier League? You
got to go. You got to go. I don't know, but you've got to go.
4 losses.
6 and 7. You've got to go in. Yeah.
5 losses. No, is it 5 losses in 6 or something?
Don't know. Who did they beat?
They beat Villa 2-0.
Yeah.
And then they've lost the last 2 again. It's not looking good, man. I think at the moment they're the worst Premier League holders.
Can't get any worse, can it?
It can.
Have you seen the video of him as well? He did it when Peter Crouch, and they're on about it, and he was like, did that thing, and he was like, and it went, it can't get any worse, and you went, it can, and then Mick McCarthy went, and it fucking did.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah. But I know. I don't think there's a single Liverpool fan out there that would be saying, give him time. I think everyone knows now your days are up. I don't understand how, or maybe it's just the case that behind the scenes they're trying to get somebody, because this is the thing I said, who'd you get?
Well, they've fucking pretty much got everyone they wanted, haven't they?
No, I mean manager.
A manager? Ooh.
Carragher turn around and go, they need to spend in January.
Still some of that Coutinho money left, ain't there?
Oh, I know. I think he was saying that they need a centre-back, they were saying.
They need a new manager, that's what they need. Who would you get, right, if you're Liverpool, who would fit to that system? Who's available now? But then again, you can always price someone off someone, but thinking about it, I think you have to go for one of the top dogs if you want them to even compete this year, because they're pretty much out of it now.
Could you reckon you could prize Don Carlo away from Brazil?
Nah, he wants the World Cup. Jose Enrique from PSG, maybe?
Yes.
He's never managed in the Premier League?
No, because PSG is still the team, isn't they?
Yeah.
Are you going to want to go from that to Liverpool?
Depends if you want to manage in the Premier League, doesn't it?
Eddie Howe?
He wouldn't leave Newcastle for Liverpool. No chance.
Do you not think?
Nah, no chance. I can't see that. Could you see that?
Yeah, because Liverpool are
Tyndall in a Liverpool.
You know, because Liverpool are still one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Yeah, but I feel like Eddie Howe's quite proud of what he's doing at the moment at Newcastle. He strikes me as a proud man.
Because I think at the minute, because he didn't want to go to England. Because, like I say, that's it. But I feel like at club level, if you give him a better option,
to be fair, he ain't a Newcastle fan, and if Liverpool come knocking on his door, only he knows what answer he'd
Sam
give.
Allardyce.
Oh, get big Sam in, he'll sort it out to the end of the season, he will.
Yep.
Wow, do you know what? The managers are still doing it. Look at Deutsch, man.
Big Angie's available.
Oh, fucking hell.
Could you imagine?
Oh, man. Relegation battle. Great football, though.
Listen, he wins stuff in his second season.
He does.
Division would be the championship.
Everyone was saying that when he was at Forest, wasn't they? He'll win the championship,
I love him.
Well, you are gonna. But then there's not many Tottenham fans would say that they love him.
No, wouldn't. You? Just say they wouldn't love him.
Wouldn't love him, yeah.
You said there's not a lot of Tottenham fans that say they would love him.
No, sorry, yeah, that's what I meant.
Why wouldn't they say they love him?
Because where you finished last year.
But he got us a trophy for
the
first time in 17 years.
I know, yeah, but there's a lot of fans out there, believe it or not, that still go off the Premier League's the holy grail for them.
Yeah, but
no. I get you.
Nah, because I think realistically, we know that what he did. We know that he knew we were going to get relegated. So he was like, listen, let's get a trophy. Let's get that Europa.
He done well to get it, though, I'll give him that. It was one of the worst Europa leagues
it was a fucking
I've ever seen. But he done what he done. But yeah, with Liverpool, I couldn't tell you. They'd have to go fucking rogue and get someone like Xavi in or Zidane, see what he's doing.
Yeah, or it'd be, there's...
Or even Klopp. Would Klopp go back?
No, Klopp's done it. He's got his Red Bull appointment.
The Red Bull stuff, innit?
I'm trying to think if there's any... Off the top of my head, there's anybody... There's knocking about.
They just need a massive change, to be
fair.
Xabi
Alonso ain't going to go nowhere. I'm trying to think of the best managers. Hans Flick's not going to go nowhere. Nah.
He's at Germany, isn't he?
Yeah, he's at Germany. Would you want to leave?
Don't know. He hasn't had a World Cup, has he? So probably not. They fucked it, really. Realistically speaking, would you see them even being in contention to even get in the Conference League?
I think... Do you know what I think as well, when you think about it, right, is they were doing so well. Champions League contentions every year under Klopp. This is up and around the Premier League, and then Klopp left.
Top four, really.
Yeah, Klopp left, and your replacement was the PSV manager.
Yeah.
Like in hindsight,
he done well getting the Premier League. I give him that.
In hindsight, do you not think that now that's a bit like
looking back on it? Yeah, it's a big risk, isn't it? And to be fair, they're lucky that this never happened in the first season because he wouldn't be here now.
Could have got Don Carlo.
They could have.
Well, no, because Don Carlo's just left, innit? So
he already signed. I think he already signed a pre-agreement as well with Brazil.
Well, that only when everything went tits up. Isn't that mad that's wild with Real Madrid that you don't win anything? One season, don't win anything, and you're gone.
Yeah. That's the standard, though. That is the standard,
season
mate.
Before that, they won the league and the Champions League.
Yeah.
The next season, it's like, we haven't won anything. All right, well, bye then.
So,
cheers.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Greatest, one of the greatest managers to ever do it. Most successful Champions League manager.
Mental. Just goes to show that that's the standard, but that's what it should be.
Yeah, of course.
If you're a top club, that's what you should be hitting. That's the reason why they got 15 Champions Leagues. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is 15. Or was that the 16th with?
I think 15. I'm pretty sure it's 15.
I should know this one.
Yeah, I'm a bit.
I can tell the years that they won.
There you go. Let's round them off. But nah, I think Liverpool fucked it. But talking about who they lost to, 3-0.
Forest
are on the turn. Mate, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clearing up Big Angie's mess.
Yeah. It's still early days. I mean...
Would you say they're pretty much going to be okay?
I think how the Premier League looks now...
You don't think they're going to have a relegation scrap now?
No, I think they might be in and around it still. But I don't know. Same as West Ham. I feel like West Ham...
Nuno, though, ain't it, mate?
Not want to fucking... give them their flowers or anything, but West Ham look like they're a better team.
Yeah, no. I knew it would take a little. I knew he wouldn't just come in and be like, right, we're going to start winning games. You have to start adapting to his football. So at Forest, he played that counter-attacking football, worked really well. With West Ham, they've had to adapt.
But Nuno does have this thing, don't he, where he comes in, he has a couple of seasons, and then he goes tits up.
Yeah, he's not really.
He's like another Conte, isn't he?
Yeah. He did it with Wolves, man. He got them up to the. He gets them as far as he can.
The only one he didn't have it was with us because we didn't give him time.
Ain't it mad though?
He won manager of the year, manager of the month.
Manager of the month in his first month, and then got sacked
beat City.
the month after. No,
beat City. Yeah.
How the fuck does that happen? Has that ever happened before, where someone's one manager of the month, 1 month,
probably,
and then the second month gone?
Yeah, probably, because, like I say, back then, this is a fair few years ago, and like I say, in fact, that was very much the time when if a manager had lost 2 or 3 on the bounce, then you just fuck him off and get someone else.
It's mad though, because you'd think with Levy, he would have given him a bit more time. He has. I mean, look at what the time he's given Ange.
I think a lot of it as well with I think you have to listen to the fans as well, and when your fans give you a big like Gattuso was meant to come in for us. I don't know if it was after Nuno, but Gattuso was one of the ones, and it was heavily tipped on that. And then there was like this big this big thing on Twitter about not having him, didn't want him, so got U-turned, didn't have him because of that.
Yeah. Fan input is mad important. If fans ain't
Nuno weren't the answer.
So Rooney, when we got Rooney, mate, fans weren't having it at the start because obviously his record was shocking, and obviously when we got him,
Would you take Lampard?
I even said before Rooney come in, if we're going to get someone like that, I want Lampard.
7 points clear.
Don't forget this was.
No, I'm on about cover the minute. 7 points clear at the top.
Oh yeah, I know, fucking mental. They were 2-0 down to the Baggies yesterday.
I know, turned it round.
3-2. They had a red card.
The past few weeks, results have gone massively with them because they're winning, and everybody else.
Middlesbrough drew yesterday.
Yeah, and Stoke. And Millwall.
I think they're clear. It's theirs to lose.
Championship's hard, and it only takes
two. Well, like you say, there's 7 points clear. 2 games,
and a draw.
A couple of teams underneath. Bang.
You only need to lose a couple and then start dropping.
I mean, you never know. Blues could be top of the Christmas. Yeah, that's being honest. Well, I'm not saying us in general, but look at Derby. Derby was winning yesterday.
I think I said to you, I think I seen you were 4 points behind third. Cover's 7 points clear, so that puts you like 12 points behind Cov. So I don't think you could be top.
I'm just talking hypothetically how quick it can change.
Get your head out of the clouds.
But I'm just saying, look at Derby yesterday. They were 2-1 up with Watford. They were 6th in the league and then ended up losing. Now they're 11th.
Yeah,
that's how close that top half of the
Premier League. I haven't, to be fair. I haven't looked at the Premier League at the minute, but I know it was before the international break. There was like 4 points separating like 12th and 3rd.
I'm liking this year, but at the same time,
let's have a look at it quickly.
It ain't really. It's not really entertaining me, this Premier League so far. I'm not really getting proper hooked into it like I was. The first 5 or 6 games, I was loving it. I'm loving this Liverpool downfall. I think that's the best thing about it. But I feel like because Arsenal have been so dominant...
Still leads 1-0.
There you go. Because Arsenal have been so dominant, do you know, whenever teams just drift away at the start of the season, the Premier League fucking bores me, man. I like to see a fight when there's like 2 or 3 teams involved.
So, I know, obviously, it's obviously changed now, hasn't it? Because there's been a lot of... results have all changed everything, but... Man City are 3rd on 22. Man City are 3rd on 22
Bournemouth
points.
have dropped as well. That was in
Man City are 3rd on 22 points, and Liverpool are 11th. So there's only 4 points between 3rd and 11th.
Fuck. That's mental.
And then Brentford are fucking Brentford.
Brentford are 5th, aren't they?
No, Brentford are 12th.
Brentford. Yeah, they're 5th.
They're 12th.
That's Bournemouth.
I'm looking at the table right now.
Hang on, Brentford have dropped.
Yeah, they lost, didn't they?
Oh, fucking hell, yeah, they did. They were 5th at one point.
Were they 5th? I don't know. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, well, yesterday when I was looking when they were playing, they were 5th, yeah.
Oh, because were they winning?
Yeah, there wasn't then. Nothing Brighton turned around,
so they
didn't they?
Yeah, so they would have been.
Yeah, there we go.
16th, they would have been 19th. Yes, they would have been around that area.
Yeah, that's where my head's gone. Newcastle won as well against Man City. They're a weird one, aren't they, Newcastle? They seem to win, lose and draw no matter what. They can't make up their mind if they're going to win or lose or draw. They're having a bit of a weird fucking season. Where are they? Like 12th? Newcastle?
Newcastle are 14th. Relegation scrap, they are.
They never do well in Europe and the Premier League at the same time, do they? They did the last time when they finished, I think it was in the bottom 10, wasn't it?
I don't think they did too well. In and around. It's interesting. Leeds obviously now winning, going up. They're in the relegation, weren't they? But now they're up.
Yeah, Wolves are fucked.
Yeah, Wolves.
That Rob Edwards didn't really do well on his first game, did he? What was it, 2-0?
2-0. He's not gonna. I don't. In my head, I was surprised he took the job. To be honest with you.
Do you know what though? If he He's going to get. They are going down. Wolves. I think it's evident they're going to go down. Imagine where Middlesbrough go up, and he gets relegated with Wolves, and then end up staying down as well. Because he did it with Luton.
Luton went down and down. He got out of that, didn't he?
He made himself look alright after that. But Middlesbrough took a chance on him, really.
Yeah, because I seen a thing Simon Jordan was losing his head saying that
he's a snake.
Yeah, it's not really. They took a chance with you. You're doing well, and then you jump ship. Not even 5 months into your appointment.
Bad.
But he's a Wolves lad, isn't he? That's another thing.
Yeah. I think
going back to manage, trying to save your team. If you're a footballer, right? You're a footballer yourself, and you're retired. You're done. You're a manager now, and Preston give you a chance after you're similar to him, and then Preston give you a chance. You've done right with them, but Birmingham are in Wolves' position. And the opportunity for you to go to your team,
you go
and save. Imagine him now. If he gets Wolves out of relegation and safe, he's a Wolves hero forever.
Yeah,
you're a hero at your own club.
That's great, isn't it? Yeah, you would be. I think it's a no-brainer.
I don't think he's going to do it.
If you put yourself in his shoes, you see it from his point of view. You think you are going to do that.
I'll be very surprised if Wolves do better than that Derby team.
Well, they're on 2 points.
2 points. Haven't won. But I've seen a thing saying that the last...
One of them was against the mighty Tottenham Hotspur, wasn't it? One of them points.
I know, yeah. Wolves are like our bogey team, one of our bogey teams.
And
half of the fucking league are our bogey team.
Not Man City, Man United, they normally seems to get a couple of points out of Man United.
Bournemouth as well. Bournemouth tend to do quite well against us. No, what was I going to say? I've seen a thing as well saying that Wolves are the only other team that hasn't. Like they haven't won in so many games, and that was last season as well. And obviously they'd come good.
Yeah, because Gary O'Neill was there, wasn't they? And they had that. Remember that Al Sakiko between West Ham and Wolves, and they got rid of Gary O'Neill.
Yeah,
I can't remember who was the Wolves boss.
Gary O'Neill, and then who they've just got rid of.
Was it?
Who they've just got rid of? And didn't win either one.
Nah, Graham Potter coming after. It was that Lopetegui.
Graham Potter.
Potter West Ham.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were still talking about Wolves.
No, Gary O'Neill. Gary O'Neill left, and then that Victor Pereira come in.
Yeah, that's who. Yeah,
and that's who they've got.
Yeah, that's how I thought.
But Wolves had that Lopetegui, is it? And it was the Al Sakiko between Gary O'Neill and him because they were both down there.
No, was it Pellegrini?
Nah, Pellegrini was way before. It begins with an L. I knew 100% knew it begins with an L. It's like Lopetegui or fuck knows. I'm not really good with managers.
Bear with me.
Yeah, man.
Carry on talking. I'll just have a little look.
Yeah, so Wolves are kind of in the same position as last year, as well as West Ham, but they've both managed to get out of it. And they've kind of both done the same thing this year. Both sacked a manager early, both got a new manager in, so you never know. They could end up fucking doing what they did last year. Football's a mad game, man.
Lopetegui,
yeah. So
Jude, yeah, because he was at Wolves as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was for a bit, yeah. But yeah, you never know, man. I mean, look at Burnley are starting to creep back down there now. Leeds, I know they're beating Villa right this second, but you never know. They could end up creeping back down. So
I don't fancy Leeds. I don't. I know, like you say, they're just. The thing is, I'm not even aware that Leeds are even in the league. They're just about.
Yeah. I feel like that, you know. So I don't feel like I've seen them.
Every now and again, you're looking at, fuck, Leeds.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? They're not really making a statement. They're just
there.
Yeah.
But that's what teams do sometimes. I feel like, who else? Brighton did it for a few years.
Yeah, and
Brighton
Brentford.
right now.
And Brentford.
Yeah, they just
bobble around.
Fulham are doing it.
Fulham right now, yeah, as well as the, yeah.
Yeah, they're just there.
Yeah, I feel like when you're in between like the 10th spot and the 16th spot, you kind of like under the radar. No one's really giving a shit about you, do you know what I mean?
You're not making big wins, scraping the draw.
Unless you're a big team like Tottenham or Man United, then it's like, whoa, look what's going on here. That's mental, that is.
Yeah.
Where would your win take you today then?
Bear with me again.
Because I know that I think you're about 4 points from second now, ain't you?
I think it will put us. I think it puts us like fourth.
I thought you'd put you third.
Fourth. So a win would take us fourth. Yeah, 21 points.
And what would that do to Arsenal if they won?
Arsenal's win would take them 6 points clear.
Big game, really, with everything between you as well.
The thing is, the only thing Arsenal will be like this season, and to be fair, non-biased opinion, realistically, it should be their year, right? But
it's coming.
They've been in better positions than this.
And flopped
further,
Yeah.
Further on in the... I mean, were they like 9 points? No, they're over 6 points clear the season where City come.
Yeah. I think they were 9. They were not 9 points clear or something.
Stupid, yeah. Because they were... Is that thing, wasn't it? They were top of the season. They were top of the table for like 94% of the season. I just can't.
The last 2 months.
I just can't stand their fans, mate. Honestly, they're so. I'm gonna say this, but they are like you said, they are deluded.
Yeah, they are.
I watched one of this thing, and it was like, again,
it's that AFTV.
When it stays on,
seen some of that AFTV,
and it was like when it stays on for an Arsenal fan, and it was like, you know, Robert Perez, and it was like Robert Perez or Son. And he's like Robert Perez. Like, really?
No.
And then it was like, and it was just Robert Perez, and then like, and it was silly ones, man, like. I think Kane just got brushed aside. And, like, I get it, but you're not going to...
Would you pick that system? Would you pick Kane over Thierry Henry?
I think so.
So a lot of Arsenal fans would say, obviously, Henry over Kane.
No, they would, but...
Very similar. Very, very different types
The only
of
difference is, okay, Henry won some stuff, but... they're different players. Henry typically is more of a winger. Now, if he was playing nowadays, he'd be a left-sided winger, right?
100%.
But we didn't really play with wingers that often. It was more of a 4-4-2, exactly. So, but Harry Kane is a striker. Harry Kane is a better striker than Henry, I feel.
I'd agree. Goal scorer, yeah.
Henry is a better winger than Harry Kane.
Yeah, there's things that Henry could do with a ball that Harry Kane can only dream of. Do you know what I mean? Getting the ball in your own yard and fucking taking people on and
but could Henry
corner.
pick up the ball on the halfway line and spray it and do play them balls through?
But he's more of a thinker as well, Kane.
There you go.
Reads the game more well than Henry, whereas Henry's more of an individual player.
And
someone that can get the ball and flair. He had flair.
And Henry's French. Harry Kane's English.
Yeah, fuck the French.
Harry Kane's English.
But I love Henry. I used to love Henry.
Say his name for me again.
Henry.
Are you okay?
Henry, that's his name. Thierry Henry. Henry.
You're saying he's not Japanese. You're saying Henry. Thierry
Henry. What do you think I'm saying?
No, you're putting emphasis on the Hon.
Henry.
You're saying Henry, and it's very confusing me. Like, I get that he's French, but you
don't say Thierry.
I'm not saying you've got my auntie.
What do you think I was saying?
My auntie Kaz used to call him Terry Henry.
Right. Lenny Henry.
No, I get it, but I get that you do. You say Thierry Henry. I get it, but you're putting too much. You're trying to make him. You're trying to sound French.
Yeah,
stop doing it.
Thierry Henry.
No, say it. As an Englishman.
Thierry Henry.
There, thank you.
Thierry Henry.
That's
what was I saying?
You were going Thierry Henry. Yeah, that's how you would say it. Don't say it like that.
Oh, I used to like Thierry Henry.
Yeah, but you do.
He was one of them ones that when you're in the park and you smash a ball from outside the box and you go, Henry! Or, Henry! Oh, fuck. No, I was going, Horsfield. Morrison.
I never used to scream players' names.
No? Oh, I did. Gerrard, that was the popular one. When you smash a ball from outside the box and you hit it perfect, you scream Gerrard.
I remember once, the only time I did that once, I said to my mate, I was like, who do you want me to hit this like? We're taking free kicks as kids. When do you want me to hit this like? He went, Gerrard. I just ran up and fucking smashed it straight. Outside the box, hit it straight top bins. And you got to give it up. Yeah, there you go, Gerrard, that's what you wanted. And then I think, fuck, did I do that?
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that again. Yeah. Don't ask me to do that again.
Yeah, but as well, when people go, oh, Thierry Henry, and stuff like that, nah.
I love a pronunciation. When you do it and you look at me and you go, how do you say his name?
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah.
But David De Gea is the best.
De Gea.
David De Gea.
There was a commentator. That said his name wrong, weren't there? David De Gea or something like that when he first joined. I can't remember.
I'll go proper into it sometimes. I'll be like, it's Davia.
That's what I was doing with Henry and you just told me off.
No.
You literally just
No, I know.
Henri.
Yeah, because it's French and you've just literally yourself 2 minutes before that went, yeah, fuck the French.
Yeah, fuck the French.
I've got no problem. I've got no problem with the Spanish.
That's how you say his name.
I've got no problem with the Spanish. So if you want to say pronounce it like a proper Spaniard, you can.
How would you say Robert Perez? Would you go Robert Perez?
Robert Perez.
It's not Robert.
No, it's Robert Perez.
I think it's Robert. No, Robert Perez. I don't know. Fuck no, I think French. But the Henry one is just.
Stop saying Henry.
Henry.
It's Thierry Henry. I'll give it you. It's Thierry Henry. I'm saying it how you say it as well. I'm not saying Henry, but stop putting emphasis on the Hon.
I like it.
I hate it.
It's brilliant. What's the new squad?
Who was the... There's a French footballer that, honestly, it was like the most French name ever, and I used to hate it. His name's so fucking French.
We had an England player who had a bit of a French name.
Leicester.
Yeah, but he was from...
He's from Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. Yeah. Leicester. I always used to get weirded out by that name. So
when he left back, your name just instantly knew who you meant and where he's from.
Yeah. Leicester.
It's like autism, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You even winked at me then as if to say I got that. Yeah. Fucking proud.
Mate? What's this name? Ludovic. No, not when Ludovic Julie.
Fucking hell, say that any louder, mate. All the furniture in it will start floating. Ludovic.
No, Ludovic Julie. There's a footballer. I can't remember. I remember he used to hate it, and it was like so French. Can't like the French. My granddad would disown me if I.
Same.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, I don't think.
And you're there. What would your granddad say if you were saying Henri like you are?
Probably smack me around my ear.